I think scheme-wise is going to be very similar. I mean, you look over the years, they haven't changed much. They're very good at what they do. Game in and game out, they've proved that they're one of the best defensive teams in the league, if not the best, year in and year out, playing their scheme. And they're not going to make any wholesale changes. So obviously, they may make some tweaks here and there with what their personnel is, but you kind of know what you're going to get with Michigan State. And they're very good at what they do. They have great players. They have a lot of experience. Some of these guys have been playing 3 or 4 years, so it'll definitely be a challenge. But it's always a fun challenge. And when you play against a great defense like that, great coaches like that, hopefully you elevate your game and compete.
What impresses you most about them, just personnel-wise? When you talk about them just having talent, when you look out and see just what they have, what stands out to you?
They're big and they're very long up front. DN Calhoun's very active. He's done a nice job on the edge for them this year. Obviously, in the secondary, it's the same thing. I guess as a team that you're probably going to see more length and size than maybe some of the other ones you would see. But overall, again, I think they're experienced. You can watch on film. They're well trained with their eyes, where their eyes are supposed to be, what their keys are, and it doesn't take them long once they see that key to get downhill on it. So. Again, I think they're just very experienced within the scheme, and they do a good job. But again, it's always an exciting time to step up and step up for the challenge.
You have as much shuffling along the offensive line as you've had. Is it tough to build the trust basically in your play calling, because as opposed to if you have a group that's been together and you know how they're going to respond?
Yeah, it's always a little easier when you got a group that you feel extremely comfortable with, and your calls become a lot easier. You don't worry about them as much. But obviously, we've had some nicks and we've had some injuries, and that's part of the game. And again, I promise you this: we'll line up with 5 guys, and they're going to go out there and try to get them to at least know what they're doing throughout the week, get comfortable with each other, and then when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, go out there and compete. In the midst of a game, you can't try to worry about too much on one group. You got to go out there and you got to call what you feel like is the best plays. So, again, I feel confident we'll have a great week of preparation, and those guys will be ready.